Planck radiation's law, the quantum particle's energy E is equal to n h mu values. Like this n is the number of oscillators. Understand? You know that the oscillator n equal to 0 is a zero energy states. Then n is equal to 1, that is a first energy states. Then n is equal to 2, the second energy state. Then n is equal to 3, the third energy states values. Understand? You know that this case for n is equal to 0, that is a zero energy states value, there is no oscillation. Then n is equal to 1, that is value for h mu. Then 2 h mu's value, then 3 h mu's values. Understand? Finally, etc. n number of energy states, that is equal to n into h mu's values. Understand? Like it's the number of oscillators. Okay. Like is a Planck radiation's law is explained for all type of wavelength. Understand? It is good for minimum shorter wavelength and longer wavelength. Understand? So is find for average energy. The average energy E bar equal to total energy divided by number of oscillators. Then equation number 1. Understand? So it is a total energy, n is a total number of oscillators. The ratio of total energy to the total number of oscillators is known as for average energies. Understand? Here this n is known as for total number of oscillators. Total is a total number of oscillators value. So the total number of oscillator n equal to n0, n1 and n2 and n3 plus etc. Understand? That is value for n values. Now this is equation number 2. Understand? Then total energy or total energy of oscillators. The total energy is equal to Et is equal to 0, that's value for n0, then E n1, 2E n2, then 3E n3 plus etc. Ne nn values. Then equation number 3. Understand? Then now the Maxwell's law, already know that according to Maxwell's law, we take, then is a number of oscillators value, already know that. This Maxwell's law explains the number of oscillators in the quantum particles energies. Then this case for n is the number of particles values. So n0 is equal to, that means nr is equal, nn is equal to, then n0 e power minus n e by kBTs. Understand? Here n is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, then etc. Understand? So substitute here, then n is equal to 1, n is equal to 0, then n1, that is n0 is equal to n0 e power minus 0 e divided by kBTs. Understand? So e power 0 is equal to 1, that is the value for answer is equal to n0 only. Understand? Then n is equal to 1. Substitute here, then n1 is equal to, that is a n0 e power minus e by kBTs. Understand? Then n is equal to 2, n2 is equal to n0 e power minus 2 e by kBTs. Understand? Okay. This is same point of view. N equal to 3, that is value for n3 is equal to n0 e power minus 3 e by kBTs. Finally, n is equal to n. So nn is equal to n0 e power minus n e by kBTs. Did you understand? That is value for n values, n number of values. N is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, maybe etc. values. So like these values, you know that this is equation number 4. Okay, this total values, that's the whole answer is equal to 4. Understand? Just assume. Then now this value, that is equation number 4, substituting equation number 2. Understand? Total number of oscillators. So Then equation 4, substituting in equation 2. Then equations 4 already know that is value for N0, N1, N2, N3, and etc. as well, number of oscillators value. These values substituting here, N0, N1, N2, N3, N4 values. Understand? So total number of oscillators N is equal to what answer? N is equal to N0. N0 equal to N0 equal to N0. So N0 equal to what answer? N0. Then N1 values. The N1 is equal to what answer? N1 is equal to N0 e power minus e by kBTs. Then N2 is equal to N0 e power minus 2e by kBTs. Then N0 e power minus 3e by kBTs plus etc. The N0 e power minus n e by kBTs. That you understand? Okay. So now this per common factor is a common factor. So you know that this common factor is N0 is a common factor's value. So it's a common factor N0. So that value is equal to 1. So 1 plus e power minus e by kBTs plus e power minus 2e by kBTs plus e power minus 3e by kBTs plus etc. You know that. That is value for kBTs. Then e power minus ne by kBTs values. Understand? Mathematically, these values form 1 plus x square plus x cube formation. Understand? The output answer is 1 by 1 minus x. 1 by 1 minus x. Here x means e power minus e by kBTs. Understand? E power minus e by kBT. That means form of x. So the answer total number of oscillator is N0 into 1 by, this whole answer is equal to 1 minus x. 1 by 1 minus x value. 1 minus x means e power minus e by kBTs. Understand? Like this equation number 5. Understand? Next, then is equation number 4. That means N0, N1, N2, N3, that's oscillators. So this value substitute equation number 3. Find total energy. Okay. So equation 4 substituting in equation 3. Understand? So total energy ET is equal to, see like that 0 into N0 is also 0. So the first answer is equal to 0. Then the second value is equal to E into N1. So E into N1. N1 means N0 e power minus E by kBTs plus 2E into N2. What is that? 2E into N2. N0 e power minus 2E by kBTs. Understand? So 3E in N0 e power minus 3E by kBT plus etc. Understand? Here is a common factor is E into N0 e power minus E by kBTs. Okay, let's take common factors value. So this common factor is E into N0 e power minus E by kBTs. This is a common factor. So this value is equal to 1. This side is equal to 1. So E into N0 e power minus E by 2 kBT is a common factor. So that is value for 2. Understand? E power minus E by kBT plus 3 e power minus 2E by kBT's values plus etc. You understand? Like this same mathematical formation, 1 plus 2x plus 3x square formation. Okay, 1 plus 2x plus 3x square formation. The output answer is 1 by 1 minus x whole square. Do you understand? The output answer is 1 by 1 minus x whole square's value. So x means e power minus e by kBTs. That is value for x. So this total energy equal to E into N0 e power minus E by kBT. Understand? Into what answer? 1 by 1 minus x, 1 minus e power minus E by kBT. Understand? Like this equation number 6. Understand? So now equation number 5, okay, that is the total number of oscillators value. Then equation number 6, total energy. Understand? So these two values, that is equation number 5 and equation number 6, substituting equation number 1, we find for average energies. Understand? Okay, so now equation number 5 and 6, equation 5 and 6, substituting in equations 1. Okay, they understand. So equations 1 means what answer? E bar equal to Et divided by n. That is equation number 1. Right, understand? So that is the equation number 1. So substitute here. So equation 5 and 6. So average energy is equal to, then total energy E into n naught e power minus E by kBt. Understand? Then 1 by 1 minus E power minus E by kBt. Understand? Like this case for whole square. So that is for whole square. Don't forget. Because that's value for the form 1 by 1 minus x whole square's values. Understand? Whole square. Then divide by n. N means for equation number 5. Okay, well, then equation number 5, n naught into 1 by 1 minus e power e by kBts. Right, understand? Here this is n naught cancellation. At the same time, is 1 by, that is 1 minus e power minus e by kBt whole square. 1 by e power minus e by kBts. Okay, understand? Then one time cancellations. Understand? Then denominator's value, so here, so e into e power minus e by kBts divided by 1 minus e power minus e by kBt's values. Understand? So now this numerator's value shifted for denominators. The value no change. Understand? So e by 1 minus e kBts, then divide by e power minus e by kBts. Understand? The value no change. Did you understand? So here this split up are two values, 1 by e power minus e by kBts minus e power minus e by kBt divided by e power minus e by kBt's values. Understand? So this answer e divided by 1 divided by e power minus e by kBt's minus e power minus e by kBt divided by e power minus e by kBt, that is value for 1. Understand? So 1 by e power minus x. Did you understand? So shifted for numerators. That value is plus. Understand? So that answer is e divided by e power e by kBt's plus kBt's minus 1. Did you understand? So that is the value for average energies. Okay. So now this average energy, we know that in quantum particles, here E equal to h mu's values. Understand? So here is E is a h mu's value. Just replace E is equal to h mu. Understand? So the average energy is equal to h mu divided by what answer? E power h mu divided by kBt is minus 1. Try to understand. Now this equations number, okay, so equation number 7. Try to understand. Equation number 7 part. That is the value for average energies. Understand? So next go to the other particles. Number of atoms per unit cells value. Number of atom per that is the number of atoms or unit oscillators. Number of oscillators per unit cell. Understand? Between mu to mu plus d mu. Understand the frequency mu to mu plus d mu values. The answer is n is equal to 8 pi mu square divided by c cube into d mu values. Understand? So this value for number of oscillators per unit values. Okay, per unit cell. Okay, so that is value for mu and mu plus d mu. That is the frequency range, mu to mu plus d mu. Understand? So that equation is number 8. Understand? Next form for energy density. Okay, well, so that value is equal to E mu and d mu values. That is value for energy densities. That is equal to number of oscillator per unit values. Understand? Per unit value and average energies. Okay, number of oscillator per unit values, not user unit volume. Understand? Into average energy. That is value for energy densities. Understand? So these values, the equation number 9. So now equation number 7 and 8, substituting equation number 9. Now equation 7 and 8, substituting in equation 9. Understand? So the energy densities value E mu and d mu is equal to n. N means for 8 pi mu square divided by c cube into d mu into E bar. H mu divided by E power h mu divided by kBt minus 1. Understand? Here there is a mu cancellations. That is value for equation number 10. Understand? Then the answer is E mu is equal to 8 pi h mu cube. Understand? Divided by c cube into 1 divided by E power h mu divided by kBt is minus 1. Understand? Like these equations for energy of frequencies. Like these equations expression for energy of frequencies. Understand? This energy of frequencies values. Next we find what are the in terms of wavelength values. Energy of wavelength. Understand? Next we find energy of wavelength. That is value for E lambda. That is the black body radiations of wavelength. You understand? Is emitting for all, absorbing and emitting for all energies or wavelength. Understand? So here these values, mu only know that mu means for frequencies. Frequency is equal to for c by lambda, only know that. Now differentiating these values. Understand? Now differentiating mu. So d mu is equal to what answer? D mu is equal to minus c by lambda squares into d lambdas. Right? Understand? Take numerically, the answer is d mu is equal to c by lambda squares into d lambdas. Understand? Now mu and d mu's value, understand, substituting in equations number 10. Substitute equation number 10. Understand? So here this value is equal to E lambda and D lambda is equal to 8 pi h. Okay. So 8 pi, understand, that is not h values. 8 pi mu square. Mu squares means already know that mu is equal to c by lambda. So c square by lambda squares. Understand? By c cube into d mu. D mu means what is the d mu value? D mu is equal to c by lambda squares into d lambda and h into mu. Mu is known as for c by lambda then divided by e power h mu means per c by lambda. So c by lambda kb it is minus 1. Understand? Here's kb symbol. Kb means for Boltzmann constants. Understand? So here there's a separating for numerator and denominator's values. Understand? Here this value for 8 pi c square and c value. So 8 pi okay h into c power 4. Understand? So here d lambda cancellations. Then divide by what answer? C cube. Okay, here is the lambda squares and lambda, that is lambda power 5. Understand? Into 1 divided by e power hc by lambda kbt is minus 1. Understand? Here c cube and c power 4 cancellation one time. So 8 pi hc divided by lambda power 5 into 1 divided by e power hc divided by lambda kbt is minus 1. Understand? So that is value for E lambda. Do you understand? So that is the values. Energy in terms of what value? The energy in terms of wavelength. Okay, so that is the important point of view. Is the black body radiation. Like that is for the energy of wavelength. Understand? So this black body radiation, already know that this black body radiations for is emitting and absorbing for all type of wavelength. Okay, so this theory is suitable for all type of wave theories. You understand this theory is proved in terms of Stephen Boltzmann's law and Wein displacement or Rayleigh-Jeans law. You know that for Stephen Wein displacement is good only for shorter wavelength. Otherwise, Rayleigh-Jeans law is good only for longer wavelength. But the black body radiation theory is good deliveries for calculate for all type of wave theories. Understand? It is a Planck radiation laws. Understand? Thank you.